Gwen mentioned, we are a new listing. We came to market in June of this year, and my conversation today is really going to be about speed, what we've achieved in the last 5 months, and it kind of reflects on where we are in the junior space. So in June, we acquired the Picachos Project in Mexico, in the Sinaloa state. The day after we acquired it, Vizsla, to our neighbor to the north, put out a press release with some fantastic results, and all of a sudden we became on the map for closeology, but the reason we were there was for the geology. So we were in a very hot area, out of the gate, unexpected, and we opened up a private placement financing. I've been in the market for 25 years, raising money for other companies, and we announced it in a press release with the acquisition. And the response was overwhelming from North America because of Vizsla. And it just sort of shows where the market was in mid to late June. The excitement over acquisitions in the gold and silver space was at an all-time high in my career. So here we are today with $4.2 million raised in the last 5 months, a project 100% controlled. The asset is drill ready. The drills are on site. They're turning as we speak, and we anticipate lots of good news flow and good results, hopefully, starting in November. Our market cap is about 15 million Canadian dollars, and we currently trade at 25 cents. So we looked at about 100 projects when we came to find Picachos. Gwen makes a good point. You want to be able to work the asset year round. We like this project because of all the historical work. There's 160 previous small mines, extensive vein work, lots of mapping and sampling, and it's accessible from Mazatlan. It's just a 4-hour drive and 2.5 hours if you're going fast. But Michelle, our VP of exploration down there, that does it in about 3. So it's a very good location. We liked it for all the geology, all the mineralization, and the operator, the vendor, is a lady named Michelle Robinson. She has had this asset under management for a decade. So as far as social issues, the people who know her, we're very comfortable. She had all the equipment ready to go, the trucks, the bulldozers. And again, very quickly, we moved from acquisition to financing to drilling because the drill targets were there. She just needed a partner at the right time, in the right place to step up and say yes. And we gave her the green light, and we're moving extremely fast. So as you can see on this map, our project is in the Sinaloa state. As I mentioned, north of us and south of us is Vizsla and GR Silver. Vizsla especially got us kickstarted. I actually didn't know much about Vizsla when we acquired the project. People say, oh, you probably went down there because Vizsla was there. That wasn't the case. We had our geologists look at it. We liked Michelle, and we liked her data package. Quite often when you're working remotely, as in COVID times, due diligence is very difficult. But Michelle's data package was quality. She was actually the QP for Vizsla's listing statement and very highly regarded, and a Canadian from UBC at that. So instant comfort, and again, speed has been tested, and we're moving forward very quickly. We're currently starting our 5,000 meter drill program. What we're trying to do is test the strike length and continuity of some high grade gold and silver veins. We're starting at an area called the San Augustine Line. This is within the property. What we have here is historical results of 81 grams per ton gold, 73 grams per ton silver. At the bottom of the shaft, there's 185 grams per ton assay results. This has never been diamond drill tested. What there is a 665 meters of underground work. To pay the bills years ago, Michelle was taking ore out of here and processing it and renewing her license costs and keeping things going. But it was small scale. She was always looking for a partner, and now we've come along, and our initial drill targets are into this structure. And then Michelle will make field decisions as to how she steps out, because we're looking to prove up a commercial resource of high grade gold and silver. Now we come back to the value proposition, which the audience is looking for. Why would you want to buy shares in Brigadier Gold? Our market cap is 15 million Canadian. Our neighbor Vizsla's business model was quite similar, drilling under historical workings of, they're more silver and gold, but historical structures. They hit on their first hole. They went from 25 cents to $3 and a $200 million market cap. GR Silver, another great success story. They went to a $100 million market cap. So I believe we're in the right area. I believe that we have the right project and the right lady running it. And our shareholders aren't going to have to wait very long to find out if our thesis is true. We'll start putting out results next month. So if you're a shareholder today, you're not going to be wondering what's going on, how's it going. We're going to start reporting back next month as we roll out the program. That program will probably run, I'm guessing, until February or March. And we'll announce all the results as they come out. Yeah, Mexico has been a hotspot for junior mining financing. So if you look at this chart, they've raised more money than most of the other jurisdictions combined, which makes it a good place to be for analyst coverage and institutional support. And going back to what I mentioned earlier, we were quadruple oversubscribed on our placement. So all those people are now watching us and waiting to see what comes of us. Are we the next Vizsla? Are we the next Brigadier? We're going to get back to those people very shortly. And just some photos from the field, the adits and the shafts. Again, the data package was extensive. I'm fortunate to have some strong technical people who are familiar with Mexico. And when we saw what was being presented to us, we moved very quickly from initial discussions to closing within a week. Again, then financing and then mobilization. In my 25 years, I've never moved this quickly to, there's an old adage, drill it and you'll kill it. Well, we're the exact opposite. We're gonna drill this thing and show there's something really there. And just some more photos of some rocks for the geologists in the crowd. I'm not a geologist, but I can tell you they are good. That's one of the shafts going into it. So what we have with the San Augustine is a large underground historical mine. And again, as I mentioned, there's several of those. There's La Gloria. Within our project, there are a dozen quality drill targets. We're starting with San Augustine. As we step out from that based on field decisions, we will bring a second rig on site, and we're fully capitalized with enough cash to carry out all of our plans. Here's a picture of Michelle there, field geology. More nice photos. Lots of stream sediment sampling in the area. Some of our stream sediment samples around San Augustine in the area are higher than most others in the area. So it's quite encouraging. We've quite a few of the larger mining companies are familiar with this project, and now they're going to be on site when we're drilling, which is always encouraging for myself, knowing that there's some people smarter than us going to be watching the core come out of the ground. So we'll see how that goes. Myself, I've been doing it for a very long time, 25 years, Steve Vanry. But the most important person in our company is Michelle. She's been in Mexico for 20 years. She's a qualified person. She's worked for a lot of the majors. And when we made this acquisition, a lot of people reached out to us and saying, well, you're very fortunate to be working with Michelle and being involved with this asset. And it gives us all a little more encouragement for that. Oscar Mendoza is ex-Morgan Stanley. He's helping us with some of the legal work down there. My presentation is short because all of our good updates are going to be coming out in November, but I will mention something that Gwen mentioned. Free trading stock coming out from private placements. This is something you have to watch out for. It can be a buying opportunity. If you like a company and there's a free trading placement coming out, maybe you want to hold off and it'll be a buying opportunity as that stock hits the market from weak hands. We just had one of those situations in the last week. A cheap replacement came free trading last week, 14 million shares. And we've traded in the last week about 6 million shares approximately. So if someone's looking at our company and they're wondering, is there going to be a liquidity event with some lower than the market financing prices coming out? That's what's happening right now. My best guess is we're going to have another week of this kind of volume at these levels. And then as we get closer to drills results coming out and the market stabilizing as far as the structure, you're going to see some forward momentum. For more information, please do go to our website, brigadiergold.ca. A lot of technical information, a lot of pictures. You can request a presentation. And again, we're a $50 million market cap, trading at 25 cents. Drills are turning, results will be flowing. It's not grassroots. And we're going to do our best to tell the market exactly where we are and what we're doing. Thank you very much.